Hey, good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with you on NDWX.com Thursday evening, and just wanted to touch base briefly here on the upcoming week or so across central portions of Indiana. And to start things out, wanted to take a look at the upper air pattern here off the GFS ensemble. And really, the moral of the story is a continued unseasonably warm weather pattern. And really, guys, for this time of the year, one that's relatively quiet, at least through the upcoming week. Tracking two storm systems. Each that will deliver rain to portions of the state, but all in all, not really looking at any sort of major storm over the next week or so. So as we look at the GFS ensemble 500 millibar pattern here, and these are in 5-day increments, as we put this into motion, just notice how this ridge continues to strengthen as we go into late next week and next weekend across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes. And even out at the 5 to 10 day period here, still a very warm pattern overall, and just really no let up in sight, at least through the short and medium term, to this unseasonably warm time of things. In the shorter term, an upper level disturbance will track off to our southeast as we close out the week, and it looks to continue to deal southern Indiana and southeastern portions of the state some rain as we move into Friday afternoon, Friday night. This is valid 2 o'clock Friday afternoon. And as we continue to advance this, notice how the rain is confined to southern portions of the state into Friday evening before it moves out. And really, we're going to be left with a very nice weekend, especially considering the time of the year. Overall, rainfall amounts, not a huge deal here, but and all of this I should say will remain well south of the city. In fact, some of the latest data is trending further south than even what we saw this morning. So I still think tomorrow will wrap up the week on a dry note for Indianapolis and points north, but if your travels take you south, something to consider, especially if you're heading down towards Louisville. Looking further ahead, as mentioned, high pressure builds in this weekend and really will supply some nice weather by early January standards. Our next storm system will approach as an area of low pressure and associated cold front move through the Ohio Valley Sunday night into Monday with some rain. That will be followed by a pop of colder air, especially off to our northeast, and some potential lake effect snow, but again, not a huge deal there. High pressure builds in thereafter. And as we look deeper out there into late next weekend, that may be when our next storm system will deliver rain once again. Guys, again, the big story, though, over the course of the upcoming week is just really a continued warmer than normal pattern. We'll discuss maybe later on tonight some potential changes that may help bring some colder conditions back in here, but admittedly much later than originally thought, at least here, when we talk about the return of potential wintry conditions. Guys, make it a great night. Thank you, as always, for logging on to NDWX.com. We'll talk with you soon.